All right. And
hey, mama, say the way you move, gonna make you sweat.
A blueberry pie. So I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe. So I had to say, Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan.
A blueberry pie. So I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe. So I had to say, Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan.
Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sigani batusi chikani bakwe shikan.
All right. Well, hey everybody. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha, and this is Nanaboozhoo. So please welcome Nanaboozhoo. Take it away, sweetie.
Okay, hey, Boozhoo, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Oh, Daniel Black is here just front and center. Gold star for Daniel Black. How's it going, Niji? And Brandy Marie is here. Boozhoo, Brandy Marie. Brandy's here, sweetie.
Well, hey, Brandy Marie. What's going on, my girl?
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Natasha.
Hey, everyone.
And over here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Say hello, buddy. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show. So happy to see you all here. The soul man's here, Brian. Boozhoo Brian. Always learning. Oh, always learning, here, sweetie.
Hey, what's going on?
And, yep. Daniel says, like blueberry pie, the translation is a mouthful. Yeah, no kidding. Oh. Hey, I'll do the jokes here, Daniel. Daniel's coming in with his own jokes.
Yeah, blueberry pie is a mouthful.
So, I was watching a good comedian this morning. Have you guys heard of this guy, Michael Jr.? The last place on earth, everything I used to assume has been turned around. Have you noticed this? That reality itself has been turned upside down. What was once evil is good. What's now is good is evil. Whatever. Two things I used to be totally closed-minded about. One was country music.
Yeah.
Never listened to country music. I assumed it was, the music of the rednecks, the racists. And I got old, and I found God. And pretty soon every time you hear a country song singing about growing up in a small town, I'm like, hey, let me turn that up. But the other thing I used to think I was closed-minded about was Christian comedy. So Michael Jr. is a Christian comic. And so, like, he never swears. He never tells sex jokes. He doesn't tell, anything like that. And he's the funniest guy I've ever seen. I couldn't believe how great this guy. Michael Jr., check him out. He's like a clean Dave Chappelle. And he was doing this bit on white people and black people and their pets. He goes, I have a theory that white people name their pets, give their pets human names, and they also know, they know more about their pets. And so he just started, asking people in the audience to raise their hands. He's like, okay, can I get a white person? Are you there? What's your dog's name? It's like, oh, my dog's name is, Howard. My dog's name is, Franklin. And he's a Boston Terrier mix. Oh, my dog's name is, Gwendolyn. And she's a German Shepherd, blah, blah, blah. And he goes to the black people, goes, what's your dog? And I think this is true for Indian people. What kind of dog do you have? It's a black dog. What's your dog's name? Well, we just call her Puppy. Didn't we give her a name for a while? We were calling her Muckwa. Kind of looks like a bear. I was like, where'd you get your dog? Well, I guess she used to belong down to the people down at the end of the road, but they moved away, and so we started feeding her. And we just say, hey, Puppy. My dog's name is Puppy. It's like, what's your cat's name? And what type of cat is it? Ask a white person. Oh, my cat, this is Philip. He's a Siamese blah, blah, blah mix. You ask an Indian person, what's your cat's name? We call her Kitty. And I guess I never really thought of her as being my cat. She just kind of moved in a number of years ago. She was a stray. Every Indian person's cat has some sort of tragic beginning. There was a great storm, and the mother was giving birth in the garage there. We didn't, it was some stray. I think it's a mix. It's part Siamese, part badger. We call her Kitty. So, yeah, he's my new favorite comedian, Michael Jr. And of course, because he's like a Christian guy, he doesn't just tell jokes. He's got to go to prisons and give free concerts, halfway houses, rehabs. And they showed on one special how he raised money to buy a new Subaru or something for a family in need. And you're going, what's going on with this guy? So, Michael Jr. If I'm going to be canceling people every day, I should give recommendations once in a while. Yeah. Let's see who else is here. Surfev 2010. Racial humor is not funny. That's right. You should never make fun of a person's race. Are you a Negro? That was one of the jokes he was making too. He goes, yeah, I went down to Mexico. Michael Jr. is black. And he goes, I went down to Mexico, and I didn't like it. First couple days, everyone kept on calling me a Negro. And then I realized, oh, they were calling me amigo. Sir Fev 2010 says, it is one of the lowest forms of comedy. Racial humor? Are you serious? Are there high forms of comedy and low forms of comedy? I think something's either funny or it's not. There are taboo subjects. There's stuff, that just doesn't land. It's like, oh, really? How can you make a joke about racism? Racism is never funny. Well, yeah, of course it is. Murder's funny in the right context. What do you mean? Like, let me think if I can come up with a joke for murder. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da. What's the last thing that goes through what's the last thing that went through John F. Kennedy Jr.'s, or I always call him Jr., John F. Kennedy, JFK's mind before he died? What? A bullet. You know, it's a joke. It's funny. Brian says, I like to smoke the blueberries. You smoke them like you smoke fish, or you smoke them like in a bowl? Do you smoke it when you're waking and baking? Eggs and bacon. Yeah, that's where you have eggs and you get baked. Oh, look, we're having waking and bacon. And find your funny bone. That's right. Hey, Jessica's here. There she is. Boozhoo, Jessica. Have you kind of noticed Jessica's sort of the belle of the ball during the here at the Boozhoo crew? Yeah, I know. Everybody loves Jessica. People notice when you're not around. On a couple of occasions, last couple of days, people have been like, where's that rabbit lady? It's nice to see you. Flat Earth 2. That and sports arenas. That and... I probably missed a comment that Flat Earth said. It's nice to see you, Flat Earth. I don't feel so lonely when I notice that... I mean, I never feel lonely because you're here. Ah, sweetie. But when you don't believe the Earth is a globe spinning in space... you know most people think you're insane. And that can be a lonely place. It's like, I mean, how do you convince somebody you're not crazy? Look, man, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. You doctors are the crazy ones. That's what they always say. In every movie about an insane person. Yeah. You know, Henry Winkler comes back from Vietnam. He's like, I am not crazy. It's easy. I do not have post-traumatic stress. It's like, all right. La, 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 do, do, do. So what should we talk about today? You want to teach the word for Friday? Oh, yeah, I suppose I could. Today is the Nanaboozhoo. It's Friday. Make that look a little better. Nanaboozhoo. Beijig. Nij. This way. Ni win. Nanan. Nanan means 5. Nano means 5th. Gijagud. In the last couple of weeks, I've taken a moment to remind people that you don't have to not discriminate against yourself. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. Incriminate. Incriminate. You don't have to incriminate yourself. Somebody asks you, did you do something you don't want to tell on yourself? You just plead the 5th. Your Honor, I would like to plead the 5th. Excuse me, son. Do you believe that the Earth is flat with a dome over it and that space is fake? Your Honor, I plead the 5th. Oh, really? And isn't it true? Oh, yeah, wait. Judges don't talk like that. It's lawyers. So pretend I'm a lawyer. Mr. Boozhoo, is it not true that you deny the existence of outer space? And therefore, you deny the Big Bang Theory as proven science? I plead the 5th. Oh, really? Well, let me ask you another question, Mr. Boozhoo. If that is your real name, which I doubt. Well, actually, it's Nanaboozhoo. We just kind of say Nanaboozhoo. Is it not true that you don't even believe in dinosaurs And you think panda bears are just little guys in suits faking the world? Do you go on record today in front of the whole audience, the YouTube people, the juries, your peers, a jury of your peers, whatever? Do you deny? Oh, this is my latest thing. That lava is real. You don't believe in lava anymore? I'm starting to have my suspicions. How does rock get so hot it flows like water or whatever? But haven't they totally have it on like video? Yeah, I've seen video. But what if it's a hoax? Volcanoes in general, it just doesn't make any sense. Where's that coming from? Well, from the molten core of the globe. Yeah. I don't believe in a molten core of a ball Earth. But anyway, Your Honor, I plead the fifth. I don't want to talk about what I don't believe in anymore. People think I'm crazy. And it will only incriminate me. Is it true you don't trust the government to put a vaccination in your arm, Mr. Boozhoo? I plead the fifth. You can't get me to tell myself. I'm wise to use. Ain't no sunshine. But that's all you have to do, you guys. Just plead the fifth. Huh, sweetie? You tell him, baby doll. Hey, kids, guess what? Welcome to the show. Santa Claus is fake. Sweetie, you just ruined Christmas for everybody. Yep, don't care. Oh, by the way, if your mom told you Santa Claus is real, your mom's a liar. Just so you know, you're the children of liars. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm trying to make kids cry. Because we're coming up on Halloween this weekend. And I've had it with Halloween. After all these years, I'm sick of it. You know, it was a fun thing when I was a kid. I still like dressing up in costumes and stuff. But, you know, it's been said before. If you're a grown person and you want to dress up, you don't have to wait till Halloween. You don't need permission from society. You can just dress up. That's why it's so dumb when you grown man are dressing up like SpongeBob or whatever and going to a party. What are you doing? This is a children's thing. Actually, it's not a children's thing. That's why I'm done with Halloween. Why? Because it's really just an eyes wide shut party for children. Yeah, it is pretty satanic, isn't it? Yeah. You know, it's a weird pagan ritualistic, you know, satanic worshipping. Oh, but we're the real witches. We're Wicca. It's like, no, you're a bunch of old bats who worship Satan and torture black cats. Torture and kill, by the way. You know. Hey, here, let me go on the record just to alienate some of the Wiccas, some of the women who think they're witches. If you use a black cat in any sort of ceremonial anything, I mean, of course, if you kill a cat, I'm coming for you. But if you, for some reason, find yourself having a ceremony with a black cat and you just tie it up or you do whatever, I will reinstate the burning witches at the stake. Would you really do that? Yeah, I'd be right with those guys. Like, yeah, rope them up. You know what these broads do to cats? It's time for a little witch barbecue. But that's a terrible thing in history. Is that even real? I don't know. Here's another thing I wonder. Fake history. Did they really burn witches at a stake? That sounds like something that women would love to believe. Did you know back in the past when we couldn't even vote, They used to just burn us at the stake. And all we wanted to do was make, potions and worship Satan and sacrifice animals to Moloch. They do that anyway.
What's that?
They sacrifice chickens to Moloch.
Yeah, I know.
And by chickens, I mean children. Or sometimes the chickens are just, Hillary Clinton's one of them. So, yeah. So this Halloween, I would just like to ruin it for everybody. Have fun serving your Lord and Master, Satan, as you send your kids off to essentially be terrorists. Oh, you don't think it's terrorism? Trick or treat. Give us a treat, or we're going to play a trick on you. Oh, really? What do you have planned? This neat trick of throwing eggs at your door. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm in disguise. I'm dressed up as the devil. I'm a small child, dressed as Satan himself. I've come to, elicit. There's an unspoken agreement. You're going to give me some candy, or something bad's going to happen to you. In our satanic ritual known as Halloween. Oh, but it's fun for the kids. No, it's not. You're just going along with whatever, Hallmark, Walmart, corporate holiday they roll out for you. And if you want to have a masquerade ball for your children and parade them around the neighborhood, you could do that any weekend you want. Oh, but the calendar tells us, tomorrow's, or whenever. What is that? Is that tomorrow's Halloween?
I don't know. Is tomorrow the 30th?
I think tomorrow's I don't even know how many days October has. Is that 31 or 30? Whenever Halloween is. Kids, you come to my door? Guess what? I'm also bringing back the sneak a little razor blade and a carameled apple.
You can't do that.
Yeah, remember that? Where they said, make sure you check your kids' candies. There have been reports where some weirdos have been putting razor blades in candies. That's when the people stopped giving homemade treats and it had to be store-bought candies. Because the parents were so worried about their children's safety. Like you couldn't somehow just open up a Snickers bar, put a razor blade in there and re-glue it. But they would tell everybody, make sure you check your kids' candy. Let's see. Hey, this one's got carcinogens in it.
Yeah.
This one's got so much sugar and fructose, hydrogenated corn syrup or whatever. This is kind of a poison. Well, that's fine. Make sure there's no needles in there. What? How about we just get rid of it altogether? Oh, no. Sorry, kids. You don't get free candy from your neighbors anymore. I'm not saying you can't dress up and play Spider-Man. That's great. Well, why don't you do that in your own time? Quit being such a conformist.
Are you crabby this morning?
A little bit. Darn kids. And stay off my lawn.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. Happy Halloween, everybody. Today's the Ojibwe Word of the Day. Halloween. No. Oh, the spirits. You know what? I think I got over Halloween. What year was that? Like 2003, 2004. I was working at the tribal college. And Halloween's a big deal on the reservation. Every organization has like their own Halloween spook house. And kids can come and they'll just, they'll let the kids out of the schools and stuff to go to the colleges and it's a big deal. It was a big deal for us. And we made the entire student services, all the cubicle areas, one big, what do they call them? Spook house? Spook house? Ghost house of horrors? Yeah. House of horrors. Oh, you mean like Jane Fonda? No, the scary kind. So, we got all the decorations, the cobwebs, and all the staff were dressed up. Whatever. But then dumb old Will St. Cyr, Rest his soul. He's a buddy of mine's like 6'4", 250 pounds. You know, he gets like a werewolf mask or something. Terrifying. And all the dummies I work with, no offense, ladies, they don't understand the spirit of the spook house. These are little children. They're here for the candy and to see people, you know, they want to see kind of a playground area. Ooh, look, there's a ghost, there's a vampire. Oh, look, a clown. They're not really looking to get scared. Idiots. So these kids walk in, kindergarten age. First thing happens, old battle axe secretary in a witch's outfit and realistic makeup and blood on her face or whatever just jumps out in front of these kids and cackles at the top of her lungs. You know? And the kid starts crying. And they just start moving the kids through the hallway between all the cubicles. And one by one, each of the staff would like jump out of their cubicles and scare the kids until they got down to Will, 6'2", 250-pound werewolf, who would grab the kid, pick him up, scream in their face, and then that would be the crescendo of the stupid spook house. And one by one, these kids are crying. And, you know, I was like, what are you guys doing? I just got up and walked away. It was like, this is stupid. Don't you guys understand? What are we doing? But I think there are some people who get like a perverse thrill out of making kids cry. You know? So what we'll see on Jimmy Kimmel on Monday, I suppose. Like anybody watches that show. Yeah. But, you know, one of these... There's a thing Jimmy Kimmel does every year where they set up kids. They'll get like some celebrity and a camera crew. They'll go to the house and they'll have the celebrity tell the celebrity's kids that they gave away all their candy. And then they watch the kid cry and then everyone has a good laugh. They go, no, we're just kidding. We just said that to make you cry. And then we filmed it and we're going to show it on Jimmy Kimmel tonight. So all your friends at school can see you acting like such a baby. And this will be the comedy for the Halloween special on Jimmy Kimmel, the black-faced rapist. You know. Yikes. So, although today would be a good day for Halloween. Why is that? Because it's cloudy out. Oh, really? Yeah, it's pretty foggy yet. Anin, Ojibwe buck, Agwaching. How is the weather outside? Sweetie, Anin, Ojibwe buck, Agwaching. Well, it looks pretty cloudy to me. You mean Awan, Minowa? Yep, it is foggy again. Awan, Minowa. Awan, Minowa. Awan means it is foggy. It's really foggy. It's not going to rain. It's just super foggy. And it was foggy before. So, Gayabe. Awan. It is still foggy. It is foggy yet. Or however you want to say it. Awan. Foggy. Foggy was the name of Daredevil's friend. Matt Murdock's friend? Yep. In comic books today, for your moment of literature, Foggy. The fat friend to Matthew Murdock, who was the blind alter ego of the superhero Daredevil. Blind, because justice is blind. So if you're driving around out there, be careful. You might be blind on the road. It's so it is so foggy. And this has been your Ojibwe Word of the day. And that's my story, sweetie. I'm sticking to it. You do it, baby doll. That fire's really cozy though, huh? Yep. That's why I don't really mind that it's getting colder out and the days are getting shorter. Because we got such a sweet fireplace. I know, we're so lucky. Ishkode. It's a fire. Ishkodance. It's like a little lighter. You got a light? I remember my old buddy Mike Dahl. He was he went to Concordia College when I worked there. He'd always come around and be like, hey, ich good ends. You got a light? Go down and have a Zagaswa. Have a cigarette. I need a light. How you doing, Mike? How come you don't watch my show? You better watch my show and make a comment here. I thought you were my friend. I guess not. No. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You want to take a call? Sure. What line? On line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast. You're on the air. Hey, yo, Nanaboozhoo. Hey, Sylvester Stallone. Sweetie, it's Sylvester Stallone. You can call me Sly. Well, hi, Sly. Hey, Natasha, how you doing? I'm okay. How are you doing? I'm not too bad, not too bad. Listen, Nanaboozhoo, I wanted to call you. I wanted to talk to you about something. Yeah, what's going on? Did you do a show yesterday where you're talking about that, what's her name, the Rachel Levine? Yeah, I talked about Rachel Levine a little bit on, just on the Facebook show last night, huh? Yeah. We did a show on Boozhoo Crew Facebook, and did Rachel call? Yeah, Rachel Levine called in. Yeah, that really kind of turned my stomach, if I can be honest with you. Really? How come? Oh, that guy's gross. How come you had to show us his teeth? Yeah, he's got kind of brown teeth. Well, sort of hoping that we could encourage him to, go to the dentist. They can scrape that plaque off. I wonder if he's a smoker. It kind of looked like he was a smoker too. Yeah, because he had the yellow right in the front. Yeah. I mean, there's some health, whatever he is. Yeah, what is he anyway? Hold on, I think I have a picture here. Richard Levine. He's the top doctor. Formerly Richard Levine, who mutilated himself by cutting off his dingling. His dingling, yeah. Is providing all of PA citizens mental health advice during this pandemic. Yeah, do you think he's maybe got a screw loose? I plead the fifth. I don't want to weigh in on that. People will call it hate speech. Yeah, How come it's if you cut off your dingling, nobody says anything? But if I cut my eye out, people would say I was insane. I know. If you just cut off your nose to spite your face, people would all say, well, that person certainly has some issues. But you cut off something else, people are like, yeah, so that's brave. Yeah, that's one word for it. Yeah, huh? Anyway, Rachel Levine. So, yeah, we were kind of poking fun at Admiral Levine. Admiral? What is he got a ship? Yeah. He was the first female 4-star admiral. What do you mean the first female? That's first female. He's a transgender woman. Well, yeah, I mean, he's a transgender woman. That doesn't make him a female. Well, in reality, yeah, I agree with you. But in politics and identity politics, whatever, they're heralding this like an accomplishment of women. How's an accomplishment of women if a guy's got it? Well, he's not. He thinks of himself as a woman. And so, therefore, he is a woman. Well, I can think of myself as Apollo Creed. That don't make it so. Yeah. But, there's that. I don't think I understand anymore, Maybe I got hit a few too many times. I don't think my brain don't work no good. Yeah, you're fine. So anyway, what else can I do for you today? I was wondering if I could learn the Ojibwe Word of the day. Well, we just had it. It was foggy. Awan Minawa. It is foggy again. A one, Minowa. Yeah, it's Foggy again. Okay, I understand that. And then what is that, Gayabe? Gayabe? That means it's still foggy. Still A1. Gayabe A1. Oh, Gayabe A1. Oh, forget about it. Yeah. Hey, yo, Nanaboozhoo, let me ask you something else. What's that? Well, I was wondering, did you know that life ain't all sunshine and roses? Every time. Yeah, I know. And it's a mean, nasty place, and it'll knock you to your knees if you let it. And la, la. Yeah, that's right. And I don't care how tough you are, it will knock you to your knees and keep you there if you let it. Okay, take it easy. You can't go around blaming other people for your problems. If you know what you're worth, go out and get it. Yeah, okay. But you got to be able to take the hits. Yeah. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about, can you take the hits and keep moving forward. You got to take the hits and keep moving forward, because that's how winning's done. Okay. I'll take the hits. I'll keep moving forward. All right. Well, look, man, I better let you go. I got to go for a run with my dog, Butkus. Oh, you still doing that? Yeah, every day I got to take a run. Keep my body in shape. Keep my mind in shape. Because sometimes I don't think so good. I took a lot of punches to the head. And sometimes I forget what I said. So I like to take a run in the morning, with my dog, Butkus. And then, you got to keep your body in shape. Yeah, okay. Well, great. Thanks for calling in, Niji. Yeah, okay. Forget about it. Hey, Natasha.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo, Gigawabamin, Minawa.
Well, Gigawabamin, Minawa, Sly.
Yeah, forget about it. Yo, Nanaboozhoo. Yeah, Gigawabamin, Minawa. Gigawabamin, Minawa. Rocky. Oh, forget about it. I just called him Rocky.
I know. That's Sylvester Stallone, the famous actor.
Yeah, I know. But to me, in my heart, he's just Rocky. So, I guess they're going to make a second Creed movie.
Really?
Yeah. I never saw the first one. But now they're making up characters who were offspring of characters from the 70s who died. So, yeah, I'm the second cousin to Sylvester Stallone. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. I identify as like no one else, says Danielle Black. Jessica says, hey, well, Grassroots, CNN says you're something else. What's Grassroots got to say? Grassroots Indians, hey, I'm full-blood American citizen. That's right. He's an FBI. It's a full-blooded Indian. Well, Grassroots, CNN says you're something else. Oh, that's right. That's a category in CNN. Got your blacks, got your whites, got your Asians, got your something else. Boy, I'll say that Grassroots is something else.
Nah.
La la la. Hey, I just figured out how to get rid of all those condiments I get from that fast food place. Pass them out to the kids instead of candy. Should we do that this year, sweetie? Just pass out packets of ketchup. Yeah, here you go, you little brats. Go on now. You didn't visit me all year. You came here once to get free candy. Well, guess who likes to spit on kids' candy? Here you go. Here's a packet of relish. Why don't you put that on your Snickers bar? Brats. Sunny day. What's Wally Bear doing? Jessica, add me on Facebook. I'm blocked from adding. Well, Wally Bear, maybe if you behaved better, we wouldn't have to block you. Nah. Yeah, I think people get somebody else got blocked, and I don't know who did that. Unless you guys did something to deserve it. Grassroots, don't hate just because you're not on Facebook. Yeah, Grassroots. Like, why don't you quit the hate? Why can't you let in the love? Let out the hate. Except Grass Rich, he seems kind of grumpy. Uh-oh, the Boozhoo crew's fighting amongst themselves. Maybe you should play him a song. All right. This will calm down the angry yelling. Hey, Sly, quit yelling. I got a headache, says Wally Bear. Wally Bear's got a hangover. Don't say that. All right. Well, here's a song we played not long ago, but it's kind of a cool video. This is a song Michael wrote for mornings such as this, foggy mornings. You know, there are some people who first thing in the morning, I'm not naming names, because there are many jobs you cannot get once they look in your urine and they find out you've been participating in a certain activity in your own time and ingesting something for your own reasons. Sometimes those people do it with their coffee in the morning. It's known as wake and bake. And I'm not naming names. I'm not looking at anybody. I'm not calling out anybody. It'd be too embarrassing for them. But hey, Michael, have you ever known anybody who got fired on the first day as a grant writer for the reservation because their urine came back dirty? I plead the fifth. Hey, good one. He's pleading the fifth. Not Ogeesha good. It's the fifth day. You don't have to tell on yourself. But there are some people, I've heard the stories where they get a job at the reservation and they go through the whole process. Multiple interviews, background check, references, a discussion with a whole group of people trying to determine if this person is worthy of employment, if they have the skills and the character. And sure enough, this guy, who later went on to sit over here, passed all their tests. Gets hired on. You know, Uncle introduces him around the office. And he sits down in his desk on his first day. He's wearing a full suit, tie. And the lady comes in, just, okay, you can run over to the casino, get your UA. And this young man, he goes, UA, what is that? Urine analysis. And he goes, what are you talking about? Everybody has to have a urine analysis, don't you know? It's like, I had heard such a thing, but no. That was never discussed in the interview process, and blah, blah, blah. But, okay. You guys want to look at my pee? You bunch of weirdos? What should I leave a stool sample to? You want to see what I ate? Yeah. Let's go all the way. So I went over there. And this guy goes over there. And they give him a little cup. And they say, okay, here, pee in this cup. We want to see if you smoked any marijuana in the last 485 days. Although, after, you know, with your history, 6 months, it would probably show up in your urine. We need to know that, or you are unemployable. And so he was like, yeah, okay, here's that. And I brought a brown paper bag with my stool in it. Big old log, big old turd. Make sure you dig around there. Here you go. Take it. Take that back to the lab. See if I've eaten any pot brownies. And then they fired him. Just like that. Oh, came up positive. It's like, yeah, I could have told you that. What are you going to do? You're fired. Well, that's smart. I thought you guys needed a grant written. So he gets canned. It's all embarrassing. Grandma's just proud. Oh, my grandson's working at the reservation. Oh, he's so smart. He went to college. Comes back an hour later. Yeah. Won't be working there, Grandma. Oh, really? Why? Never mind. You don't want to know. And this is a story of how Michael Lyons got fired from a job at the Leech Lake Reservation. Well done, Nietzsche's. You know. Proud people. Should I pick on Leech Lakers today? You could. What's with your stupid name? Leech Lake Reservoir. Ugh. Why did you call your lake Leech Lake? Why did you name the people the Leech Lake? Leeches? Do you know what a leech is? That's what you guys are. You leech off of the rest of us. Hey man, you got $5? Get a job. Well, they tried, but I couldn't pass the urine test. I couldn't pass these high standards that the Leech Lake Reservation has for employment. No, we'd never let anybody slip through and get hired who, I don't know, maybe robbed the casino. Oh no, you're not going to talk about that, are you? No. But if Missy was here, she knows what I'm talking about. Oh no, we'd never have a chairman who sold drugs. Nah, that drug dealers and or casino robbers, armed robbery, that doesn't get you excluded from employment. But if you smoked a joint within the last 6 months, no. Get out, you punk. And take your dirty reefer with you. You and your reefer madness. Wally Bear says, I kept trying to add a big-breasted model. She reported me. Well, there you go, Wally Bear. Come on, it's a kid's show. You're going to be putting up your smut. There's not enough of that on the internet. I would have banned you too. She must be a lesbian. What, because she doesn't love porn like you do? Wally Bear is a porn addict. I know. Wally, don't you know that you lose all your power when you're just... I'm just teasing you up, Wally. I guess she doesn't want adoring fans. That Facebook page is actually for me and Natasha. That's not Jessica's Facebook page. She just puts up stuff. She's just the administrator. I mean, yeah, she's our favorite, but, Sunny day. Eat my shorts, Nanaboozhoo. I just got hit with a 1990 or 1987, whatever, Bart Simpson reference. Eat my shorts. Oh, yeah? Well... What's another Simpsons thing? Cowabunga, dude. Thallium the 69th. Howdy and farewell for the day. Checking in and checking out to Michael Gartner's birthday party. Gartner's. To Michael Gartner, I said, happy birthday. Minawani Dibishka Gijagud. Happy birthday, Michael Gartner. Whoever you are. And happy birthday, Jared Hancock. Jared Hancock's here, sweetie. Happy birthday, Jared. Way to go, Jared. We're proud of you. We didn't know you'd make it to another birthday. All those crazy risks you take. Like celebrating your birthday even when it's not your birthday, like today. That's crazy, man. What are you doing? Daniel Black says, oh, you have favorites, do you? Yeah, actually I do. Sorry, Daniel. You're not nearly as cute as that Jessica. Daniel's my favorite. You better watch your tone, woman. What? You're going to make me jealous. Oh, get out of here. I know. You like that Daniel, don't you? Daniel's awesome. Daniel Black. Thallium the 69 says, take care of the Lyons Club. That's right. You better take care of that Lions Club. Michael's got a club. He says, this is my Lions Club. If anybody doesn't know, Michael Lyons is the producer of the show. And he's got some books for sale on Amazon.com. Like Dog and Maingan. Dog and Maingan counts to 10 in Ojibwe. And the dog speaks English. And the Maingan, which means wolf, speaks Ojibwe. And that's all I have to say about that. You guys want to see a picture of Rachel Levine? This is what made Sylvester Stallone so sick. Not because it's a man in a, I don't know, Wayne and Garth wig. Because he doesn't brush his teeth. You know, just some, whatever. But here on the Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo podcast, we're really proud of him. Well done, Admiral Levine. You showed those ladies what's what. Even as a man, Richard Levine, even as a woman, Richard Levine crushes. 4-star Admiral. Finally cracked that glass ceiling that all the ladies, you know. Oh, the boys club couldn't keep Rachel Levine out. And then, just to make you guys worry about this, Rachel Levine won't touch a Bible. Yeah, look at that. That's Rachel Levine swearing on, I don't know what that is. An iPad? Yeah. Rachel Levine swearing on her high school diploma, whatever, in a mask. What? Why? Aren't you vaccinated? Isn't that guy vaccinated? Why are you wearing a mask? Are you still transgendered if you wear your hair in a ponytail and then are wearing... I guess he's not wearing the male tie. He's got a female shirt on. Otherwise, that's a blazer with brass buttons. I suppose he's wearing a skirt underneath the blazer. That's what must make him 100% woman. 'Cause you make me feel... You make Richard Levine feel. You make him feel like a 4-star admiral. A 4-star admiral. Not only is it an insult to women, it's an insult to, you know, sailors. Yeah. You're not a real admiral unless you're like a captain of a ship or something. You're like a captain's boss. Aye, aye, Admiral. You know, that's stupid. Who is the Native American Force Commander? Oh, do they have a Native American Space Force Commander now? I don't know. That's all fake, you know, Wally, right? We never went to the moon. Should I pull up that video again, sweetie? You could. I don't know, we're starting to run out of time, aren't we? I better get you up here. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'd like to play a little song. Oh, yeah, I was going to play a song, wasn't I? Weren't you going to play Wake and Bake? I think I must be wake and baked right now. Here's a song called Wake and Bake. And up next, Natasha. Miigwech Bizendawieg. Thank you for listening. What am I doing? What am I doing?
But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, and you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. One day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Now so it goes, or so they
say time's like a mountain scape. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. Sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Sometimes and some days, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around. You'll never forget it one day. When I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake. I love that song. Hey, thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. Sometimes, well, la la la, Grassroots Indian says, oh yeah, good boozing song. Sometimes Missy Charlie will be singing Wake and Bake all day. Boozhoo, Missy. Missy's here, sweetie. Hey, cuz, what's going on? But it's got... Jared Hancock says, one of them $5 Indians. Yeah, have you guys heard about that? I don't know what he's talking about, but... Oh no, they're talking about Keanu's side chick. Wait, let me back up. Oh no! Are you saying that Keanu Reeves is dating Rachel Levine? Oh no. She is combat ready, eh? Yeah. You better beware, China. You know, our fighting men are ready to defend the homeland. Don't believe it? Well, just take a look. I promise to defend and honor the Constitution. It's like, hey, you're not even swearing on a Bible, you godless heathen. Nah. Okay. But yeah, the $5 Indians. So, as history, this airtight, oh no, that can't be wrong. It's written down in the history books. You see, children, the Indians didn't have a written language. There's no record of what happened from the Indians' perspective. Only white people, Freemasons, have the true history written down. This is true. So one of the things that never got taught is like, what? How come there's so many black Indians? Why do so many black people have Indian blood? And how come they don't, How come they're not part of a reservation or a tribe? Well, you're not part of a reservation. As it turns out, when they came up with the reservation rolls or tribal rolls, people start to think they're special. Oh, I'm part of the Leech Lake tribe. It's like, well, you're the Leech Lake band of Minnesota Chippewa tribe. This is a government rounding up, giving you numbers, kind of like a social security number, kind of like a concentration camp tattoo, you know. Oh, look at me. I'm a member. But when they were doing that, apparently if you were part black, you couldn't get on the rolls. They'd see you and go, nah, get out of here. This is only for true Indians, full-blooded Indians. And the black guy is like, what are you talking about, man? My family's been Choctaw for generations. Yeah, we're part, whatever they'll call African American someday. But like, no, get out of here, blackie. We don't want your kind. But then the $5 Indian, if you were white and you wanted to be put on the rolls because you got free land, a horse, a monthly stipend from the government, there were lots of benefits to getting on those rolls. Especially if you weren't an Indian. You had to pay $5. So then you got signed up. You go, oh, look at us. We're on the rolls because it costs $5, and they call them $5 Indians. So that's why a lot of people who are like red-haired or whatever, and they go, oh yeah, we're Cherokee. It's like, well, you probably had a relative like Elizabeth Warren or whoever who paid $5 to get on the rolls, and then, their descendants go on. It was hilarious and like super racist, I guess. But that word means nothing anymore. But remember when Trump got in all that trouble? Because they were talking about the Metawakan Dakota Oyate, the Shakopee Indians. And they had Trump at one point weigh in. What do you think about the casinos in Minnesota? The Shakopee Reservation. And Trump looked at a picture of a lot of your relatives, by the way. Yeah, I know. And he goes, they don't look like Indians to me. He just kept walking. It's like, wait, what? How dare you, Donald Trump? You insult. Don't look like... What does an Indian look like to you? But Trump just had no filter, no political correct. Just, they don't look like Indians. What? So... But it might be offensive. You could choose to be offended, I guess. Except he was saying it about, these multi-millionaire casino tycoons, like Kenny Anderson. No offense, you guys. But it's pretty funny. La, la, la. Now I will be singing, wait. Bumma P, crew, love you all. Gotta go fetch the missus. Laters. Bumma P, Daniel Black. Sweet Daniel Black. I just love him. And peace out, crew. Later, Brian Souls. Giga Wabba Min. Minoa. I will see you again. Must be that time, huh, sweetie? Yep. It might be time to say goodnight. Say goodnight, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Duh. Did you want to add anything? No, that's pretty good. All right, everyone. Well, hey, hope you have a fantastic 5th day. Nano, Keisha, good. And, yeah, I guess that's good. Miigwech, Bisandawi egg. Thank you for listening. And miigwech, Ganawabi egg. Thank you for watching. Boozhoo Nanaboozhoo, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is Nanaboozhoo. Okay, miigwech. This is Michael Lyons, the rock star cartoonist. Thanks so much for watching, you guys.
And I will see you again. Yigawabba-min! You know, sweetie?
One to teleport.
We're not saying energizing. What were you saying?
I thought you were going to say, make it so.
Oh, yeah. Make it so, number one, because you're my number one.
Oh.